Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. In this video, we're going to take a look over how many won and do some price analysis. It's not looking good, to be honest. The rest of the market has had a significant pullback led by Bitcoin as ever, and it has dragged all altcoins down with it. Let's just start off by taking a quick look at Bitcoin. And I mean, we've had some nice steady progression up. I mean, if you're looking at this ascending channel, and we have been pushing up and rejecting off the top here. As you can see, we've used that area 3 times to reject. But that also falls into play of a huge bear flag. Might not play out. Remember, patterns are just there as potential indications, but let's fingers crossed it does not play out, because if you're looking at a bearish flag like that, you're probably looking at targets that are down at like 22, 23k. Potentially even down towards this trend line here, which is around 35k. Fingers crossed it doesn't happen, and I really hope we do start to push on. But any sort of bullish momentum, we need to really get back above 42k and pretty much turn this weekly candle green. I mean, it's still in the red, you can't tell here, but if for any type of green candle, it needs to be back above 42,000, and I think this level of resistance at 42,850 is a major level that we do need to break back above, and then hopefully push on, because I know it's been a shit start to April, but historically it's always a great month for crypto. And well, I mean, what are we, 12 days into it now? Still plenty of time for recovering and turn that green candle, to turn that red candle back to green. But that's thoughts on Bitcoin. Let's have a look at how many won. A couple of levels to monitor first. I mean, that's a great level we could start off with, and we'll just put a bit of a support area around there. So if you look at this wick here, it was a nice support level. We rejected off this area here, and then there was 1, 2, 3 support levels down there. So that's the first area of support, which we have pretty much hit. We'll just change it back to green. So that is this area where we need to bounce. If we do not bounce from here, you're going to come down and test these wicks at around 8.9 cent. We're currently at 11.8 cent, and we have done a full retracement of that move now. If you look at my daily time frame and we look at this move here, usually what I would do is put on a Fibonacci from the start of the move here to the top, but we've already lost that level now, and I mean, it doesn't look the best, but one positive is that we are into a huge area of support. If you're looking at this in the past, where it was a major resistance level here, support level, resistance, support, 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 and then look at that, we're back into support levels now. So we're at that point where it's do or die, and I think if we don't bounce from here, things might start to get a little bit messy, and we'll come down and retest this level down here, which is around that 8-9 cent region. I don't think it'll happen. I think that we're going to start to push on soon. I do keep saying that, but some of these dumps are just absolutely ridiculous, and it is what it is. But for me, that's levels to buy. I would consider buys down there if we did get another shakeout. I mean, I'd be buying at this level currently. I think this is a great level to buy, considering where we've been in the past. In terms of all-time high, we have been up to 38 cent rejection, and in terms of a rejection, how far have we dropped from the tops there to the bottom? We've done a 70% move, which ain't too bad, to be honest. I mean, some altcoins, especially in the top 100, have done between 70 and 85% pullback. So it's around that level now where you would expect out we should really start to spin around. That was that level there where we were spinning around. We started to push up, and once again, Bitcoin has flooded us again and brought the price down. But like I said, I would be buying at 11 cent. And potential, if we do get a major shakeout, like I said, if that bear flag on Bitcoin does play out, you're going to get buys filled down at 8.6 cent. And I mean, I'm not going to say it, but I mean, there's 5.4 cent, which is also a level of support. But if we do get down to this level, what I'll do is jump onto another video, and we'll identify some new key levels, areas where we can potentially buy. So if you are buying at this level now at 11.5 cent, and you need to look at levels to really to take profit, and there's one major level that sticks out for me, and it's that level there. I mean, if you look at it, was a quite a decent support region around there. Same here, it was a major resistance level. So that's a level we need to consider to take profit, and I think that is where we'll mark up red. So obviously buy zone is green, sell zone is red, and you can see it was a major level of resistance there. and also it was a key level here. As you can see, we flipped it, come back down, and then pushed upside. So for me, I think if you're looking to take any profit, if you're buying at this level here, then I would consider profit at around 16.5 cents. If you're managing to buy here and looking for a swing trade, there's a potential 40% move there with zero leverage. So let's do a potential long position on this. So we're looking to long from here. We'll have a stop loss probably just below it there, around 5%. So you're looking for an entry probably current prices around here. Have your stop loss down at around 10.7 cents. And then the risk reward, you're looking at around a 5.4 there. So I think that's a good area to look at targeting, and maybe even a little bit higher. Probably around a 6.35 there. So I mean, that's a potential move. I mean, if you're looking at that, that's a 48% move with zero leverage. So that could be a decent trade if you are looking to long. I think it's definitely worth doing. Just have some stop losses in play. If you're losing 5%, it's not much to worry about, to be honest. I think it's pretty much there or thereabouts ready to push. RSI is not too high, so it's down at 35%. Obviously, plenty of room to drop, but we've got a massive sky above us with plenty of room to grow in terms of relative strength. So all in all, I'm not too bearish at the minute. Fingers crossed that bear flag doesn't play out and drag the rest of the market down with it. I think if you're buying at support, this is the level to buy. Obviously, the market can still tank and bring us down, but that's what your stop losses are there for. And if you're a long-term investor and you're starting to get worried, maybe DCA and buy some down at this region at 8.7 if it does come down there, and get a better dollar cost average for your assets. Just one thing before we jump onto BTC pairing. Let's have a look here. Daily time frame. So we've not formed a bullish cross yet. A lot of altcoins, we started to have that rise. We started to form bullish crosses, like some, for example, look at BTC. We formed a bullish cross. It looks like it's going to form a bearish cross, which is not good, because usually these long-term crosses are around 6-7 months between, and I think it's going to push up over the next few weeks. I don't think we'll get that cross. We didn't form one on Harmony 1, so that's nothing too much to worry about. But I think if we start trickling back up now, we'll get some nice closure. The moving averages will get a little bit closer, and we'll start to form that bullish cross, which we've not had. Bearish cross was back in January, so I think it's time to flip the trend, mate. It's getting a bit boring now, isn't it? I think so many people must have bled out of the course at last few months, but it is what it is, isn't it? Just before we jump onto a BTC pairing, I would just like to do a quick mention on BlockFi.com. It's a platform I'm using on a day-to-day basis. What you can do with this is earn up to 11% APY with a BlockFi interest account. What happens is you deposit funds. With that, then interest accrues daily in your account, but is then paid monthly in Bitcoin. There's no hidden fees, no minimum balances, and no reason to wait. Also, if you are looking to get a card, they have a card available. A great app. It's very easy to use. You can also borrow money at rates as low as 4.5%. So there's plenty of options for you to choose from. What I'm using currently is the BIA account, and I'm earning 11% APY. Also, if you do use the link in the description, you can potentially get up to $200 to $300 into your account, paid into your account once you do deposit. So it's definitely worth checking that out. So that's BlockFi. Just want to finish off with, let's have a quick look at the BTC pairing before we do wrap this video up. Just a quick insight to see what's going on. You would expect that we are dropping, and yeah, still dropping. I think if you're looking for some buys, we are currently again into a level of support, but this region down here is somewhere I'll monitor. You look at the peak of that move, major level of resistance. We're not being down to test that yet, and it is looking like it's coming down there. So I think if you're looking for buys, look at 277 Satoshis, and then the level to take profit if you're going to buy down our region is up there, up at around 390 Satoshis. So if you do manage to get a buy down there, and you get a swing, potential 40% move again on that Satoshi pair. So that's it really today. Just some price analysis on Harmony 1 in both the USDT, a quick look at the BTC pairing. Make sure you check BlockFi.com out. Link is in the description. That's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.